Good afternoon, Stampin' friends. It's time for Stampin'. No, let me get this straight. Sunday Stamp with Susan. I'm sorry that I'm a minute late. I was distracted by something on Facebook. Sorry. We're here today with a July host code. Please make note of that. If you're going to order something under my name, then please use the host code so that we can both benefit from that. We are working out of the Celebration catalog. We've got another, today's the 24th of July. We've got till August 31st. So we've still got a good 5 weeks. The thing I'm going to be showing you today is paper called Rings of Love. Rings of Love coordinates with our Ringed with Nature bundle, which I'm going to show you. Sorry. The wheel of my chair is just in the wrong spot and keeps bumping. Okay, let me get this situated. I hope I don't make you airsick. Or whatever sick. Okay. Hi, Judy. Good afternoon. And Jennifer, glad to see you. See if I can get my chair in here a little closer. Okay, so here we go. Again, our July host code, MKQDFVUN. And we've got our Rings with Love paper in our Celebration catalog that you can get for just an order of just $50, and this pack of paper is free. Let me just show you the pack of paper. We've got a nice springy floral. And I'll show you all the A sides first. Then we've got paper that looks like autumn with some leaves and acorns. Some birds. This has intrigued me since the beginning. I fell in love with the bird paper. We've got some houses. These can be fussy cut to add something to your design, or you can just use the paper itself. Then we've got some mushrooms and toadstools in another fall-looking page. And then we've got Christmas. These are stylized poinsettias. Now I'm going to show you the B side. This is some bare branches. Some rings of wood, and I'm going to show you a neat trick with these. Here's a medallion. Oh, I didn't notice how nice those go together. Then we've got a watercolor, a spring-influenced piece, and a beautiful plaid. I love this plaid. We highlighted it, I believe, last week with the hippos. So those are our papers. And this coordinates with, let me pull this out. You can see that I'm going to pull my book away for a moment. Here is yes, I know, I love that plaid too. So here is the coordinating Ringed with Nature and the stamp, the dies. And I want to show you if I can find the right combination. That this, oh, I've got it upside down, that's why it's not working. If you can find the right set of papers, there we go. There we go. That will cut out the rings, which I have done here to show you. And you can use those to decorate your page or your card. Could be a walk in the fall, in the leaves, depending on where you live. You could do a scrapbook page with this, highlighting the leaves. So then there's another thing you can do. Now I'm going to put this to the side. I'm going to move the paper. There is another element to this, and this is the embossing folder. Now this is a hybrid. The hybrid means that not only can you emboss the paper, and I hope you can see the rings on there, but you can put the die in and cut them all out. So let me show you how that works. Of course, my die cutting machine is on the other side of the room. But we would place our paper in, and we would place find a place where it fits in. So your paper would be under here, your die would be here, and when you close it and run it through, you're going to get all these little rings cut out in 3D. Yes, it's a very clever thing. I just went crazy looking for it. I put it away in a very special place. I also have 2 punches that have been put away in a very special place, and so I am unable to find them. But you can see that we've got all these other, we've got leaves, we've got star, you can do an acorn, or we could do mushrooms. Very versatile. I'm trying to see where, I know I did. Here's some berries. And cut out. And these will cut out a lot of things that are on your paper itself. And then the stamp set, you can stamp the houses, you can stamp the stalks, and you can see that this fits right on there. So they've done a lot of things that are neat. Some nice sentiments. Thinking of you, get well soon, just for you, happy anniversary, love and warmth, and Merry Christmas. And I'm going to show you some cards that I made before we get into, I had 3 more. I don't know whether I've sent them all out, which is a possibility, but I have, like I said, 2 punches hiding on me. That embossing folder was hiding on me. Put those over to the side. Here is a little card. Oh, yeah, yeah, special little place. These are not small things, and I have no clue where I've put them. So this is a thinking of you card using the very vanilla. I made some acorns on the front, dressed it up with a bow, left a place here inside, and this is just a little border that shows through where I've cut that off. So this is also using our, oh, I don't know the name of this, stamp, but a punch. It's a new punch. And then we've got, just to show you, a Christmas card. Put on evening evergreen with a little border of white. Used colors and contours, scallop contours, and made it into a Christmas card. So there's several different things you can do. The card we're going to make today is a book fold card. Now this is a very easy card to do. It's got like a little binding on one end, so we call it a book fold card. And I have used my birds. I've used, I think that is crushed curry to bring out the yellow in the birds. The blue goes along with the birds. Whoops, I've moved that again, haven't I? So sorry. The book fold is an easy one. The measurements are simple. We've got a piece 11 by 4 1/4. I'm going to bring up my scoring tool. And you just lay this up here. We're going to score it at, let me get my measurements. We're going to score it at 5 1/2. And 6 1/2. Okay, this is our scoring tool. Simply Scored, it's called. And then I'm going to take it and fold it here and fold it here. And then I'm going to run the creases with my bone folder, so we've got nice sharp creases here. Okay? I do have to cut a piece for the inside. I'm going to trim down this piece to 4 1/4. Let's see what it measures. Okay, that's 4. So this side's going to be 4 1/4. And I believe that I've got everything else cut for us. So I didn't want to take time doing that. Okay, so we're going to put this on the, I'm going to wait to put that on the inside. I'll bring my pieces out here. I have cut this. This is from our, Lord, I have trouble remembering things. And I didn't put a label on the back of this. But this little label comes right from there. It's called let me just look. cutting tools, dies. I'm sorry, I want to be precise about this. I think it's called Pretty... Well, that's pretty something. It's pretty hard to find right now. It's a little pretty keepsake box, and I'm not finding it, so I'm sorry about that. But it's got this lovely little die. There's another cute die in here, also nice. Plus, you can put this together and make a little, a pretty little pop-up purse type thing. So this is the die that I used to cut this out. And again, we've got this cut. The score measurements again were 5.5 and 6.5, and then you're going to fold on both of them. So okay. So the first piece I'm going to put on is the little trim on the edge, and I'm going to use my silicone mat so that I don't get any tape on anything else, and I'm going to put that right down here. It's 3/4 of an inch by 4 inches. So that's going to go right on the edge. Then I'm going to take my ribbon, and I've cut a good amount here because I'll be wrestling with it. And I'm going to put a couple of glue dots on here to help me. I always put one underneath where I'm tying the knot. Excuse my arm. And then I'm going to put one here because there's a tendency for this ribbon right here to flip over, and it wants to do that, and I don't want it to. Didn't get it. Glue dots are fairly invisible, and I didn't get it placed where it should have gone. So that's that, and this knot is going to be made right over that, and I'm just going to tie a knot for now, and that calms everything down. Now I'm going to tie a bow, and I guess I didn't get all that much ribbon. Okay, then I want to trim this off, and remember that we're trimming ribbon diagonally to keep it from fraying. There we go. Now we're going to take liquid glue. Make sure that's right in the middle there. Oh, should have reached the other way. And then this would be standing still. The bane of your existence, huh? Okay, so we're going to just run some liquid glue here. I probably need to clean the tip off first. I don't usually resort to liquid glue, but in this case, we want to make sure that we've got good sticking power, because there'll be pressure put on this binder part. So now we're going to just fold it over, and I am going to burnish some press with my hands to get that stuck good. So now you've got, whoops, guess I need to let it stick a little. Just leave it alone. Now we're going to put the bluebirds on. Isn't that a pretty backside? That would actually make a pretty card too. Go back to our seal. That's another thing that's missing here. Maybe when I pack up to move, I'll find all this stuff that's missing. It may be something that my daughter's cat has carried off. So there's the front of our card. Now, I'm going to place the white piece that I set aside, or the basic white, and this again is 4 by 4 by 4 1/4, the same as this front one, 4 by 4 1/4, just so you've got the measurements. I always figure if I get 3 of the corners correct, then this is just going to fall into place. Okay, I do want a piece of this wood. I just thought it added something, and maybe I will cut that in half. I think I will, or maybe not. Let me see how this works. I think that works okay. I'm going to use that whole piece, and I'm going to put this down flat. And I still have to stamp, so I chose Get Well Soon because I thought it looked like a soothing card. You could put Thinking of You, Love and Warmth, Just for You. All of those sentiments would fit on here. And we're going to stamp the sentiment in Soft Suede, which is the color of the card base. So, Get Well Soon. This makes a nice masculine Get Well card too. So often we've got frilly flowers and ruffles and things. So this way we could do a Get Well Soon card for a gentleman, because they get sick too. And now we're going to put this up on dimensionals. And because I thought it might be nice for a gentleman, I did not put any bling on it other than the bow. But the bow looks kind of tailored to me. So, let's peel the backing off. There's so many nice papers in this set. So if you make a $50 purchase from either the annual catalog or the June to December catalog, you could get this paper free. A lot of nice things. I think I need another set because I'm going to go crazy making stuff with that. So there's our card for the day. I think there's only 2 of you on here. So I'm going to, whoops. So I'm going to mail you each one of these cards. Judy and Jennifer, you're both going to get a card today. So you can, they're identical. I have fun making them. Remember that celebration runs through the end of August so that you can get your hippos and your Rings of Love paper and a bunch of other stuff that's really great. Great products. And I just wanted to say that my daughter and my grandchildren right now, as we speak, are in Glacier National Park. They despaired of seeing a glacier because it was so foggy, and then all of a sudden the fog lifted and there was a glacier, along with otters, sea otters. So they're having a great time in Alaska on their cruise. They saw humpback whales and orcas breaching, and a baby humpback whale breached, and Dalla porpoises swimming alongside the boat. So they are just having a wonderful time. I love otters, sea otters, river otters. They're my favorite animal. And I am going to be introducing within the next 10 days an awesome otters class where you will get all the supplies to make 5 cards and the awesome otters stamp set and some of the Simply Marvelous paper that I've used. They were all part of the celebration before. So if you didn't get the awesome otters stamp set and the Simply Marvelous paper, keep your eyes open for an email introducing this new card class. So, and also to remind you, we've got our Merry Makers Christmas card class. The first class has been completed, and now we're on to the next one in August. I will be traveling Tuesday to San Antonio. I have a couple of places to look at as far as apartments go, and hopefully I can begin making plans to move back. Okay, I guess that's all for today. Thank you for joining me. You'll get your card in the mail, and we'll get on to the next thing. Oh, I won't be here next Sunday because I will be at my son's, and I will be doing an extra Christmas card Facebook Live tomorrow on July 25th. I'm doing a Christmas card every 25th of the month. So I am off to San Antonio on Tuesday, and we'll see what happens as far as finding a place to live. Thank you for your kind attention. I so love it when you make all your comments, and I can sit where I can see them now with this new tripod. Very happy that I don't have to stand up to stamp. Sorry. You have a great week, and I'll see you on, let's see, I guess it's going to be August what? Will be my, except for the 25th, August 7th will be my next Facebook Live. So we'll see you then. My next Sunday Stamp with Susan. So, boy, that's a mouthful. Have a great week. Thanks for joining me, and bye-bye.